In this video, I'm going to show you how you can locally install Falcon 180 billion model on your Linux or Windows machine. For this demo, I'm using AWS SageMaker notebook instance and the instance type is G4DN 4x large on AWS EC2. Okay, now before I delve into that, let me give you a very quick overview of what exactly Falcon 180B is. It is the largest open source language model with 180 billion parameters, and it has been developed by Technology Innovation Institute from United Arab Emirates. This model has been trained on 3.5 trillion tokens from refined web dataset, and it is using more than 7 million GPU hours. This model represents the longest single epoch pre-training for an open model. I have a separate video where I go into more detail and I will drop the link in video's description. Having said that, now let me show you how you can install this model locally. I will be using the blocks quantized version for this model, and even the quantized version is not small. And in that one, I'll be using GPTQ. So if you go to blocks page on Hugging Face and go to files and versions, you will see that it's a huge model, around 100 GB of it. So you will be downloading these, so make sure that you have plenty of disk space. Plus, you would need a beefy system even if you are trying to install this quantized version. Okay, so we have set the stage now. Let me go back to my AWS SageMaker and then start the process. So this is my AWS SageMaker notebook instance. Let me quickly set the theme to dark. It is easier to read. And I'll be using conda underscore pytorch p310 kernel for this. And let me also make it a bit bigger. The first thing we need to do is to install few of the prerequisite libraries. So you would need transformer and you would need optimum, and you need to put exclamation sign in front of it. Let me install it. It should take few minutes to install, so let's wait for it to finish. That's done. In the second step, we need to get the auto gpt queue. So let's clone its directory and then cd to auto gpt queue. Now we need to use the stable version for it. We can't use existing version, so I'm going to check out the stable branch. That's done, and now let's install all the prerequisite with pip install. That takes around 4 to 5 minutes, so let's wait for it to finish. It is still getting installed, so let's wait for it to finish. Auto GPTQ has been installed successfully, and now it's time to download that huge model and run it. Before I do that, I will quickly walk you through this code which I have written with the help of that blog's website in order to run this GPTQ model, the Falcon 180B. And don't worry about all of these commands. I will um, put all of these commands in my blog and I will drop the link in video's description. So what is happening here is that we are just getting some libraries from transformer. We are specifying this Falcon 180B model, and then we are just initializing it, getting the tokenizer out of it. This is the prompt I'm setting, and this is the prompt template. And then we are getting the input IDs from the tokenizer, generating them, and then afterwards we are putting it into the pipeline with the model prompt, and then it will dish out the output for you. So that's about it. And similarly, you can run it in your Windows, or even you can use that text generation web UI. But I'm not much of a fan of it, so I just prefer this Python code in order to run my models. So let me run it, and I will let it run. I'm not going to finish it because, as you already have seen, it's a huge model, so it will take long time to download and run. But um, again, if you have the resources, you have that beefy system, feel free to put it in and then just let it run for maybe some time. It will take long time, by the way, and then you can go from there. So let me start it. and then we'll see how it goes. So you can see that I have started it, and it is currently downloading all the stuff. So I will let it run for some time. Okay, so I had paused the video and my model is still running for the last 2 hours. So I will let it run. Meanwhile, these are the commands which I have used in this video, and I have dropped them here on my blog, and I will drop the link in video description. So feel free to run it and let me know how you go. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or feedback, please put it in the comments. And again, hats off to Bloke for enabling us to at least try out running this huge model on our local systems. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.